Hello. I have a couple of things to show you guys today. Well, really it's one, but it's all wrapped up. So I haven't in a long time shown my packaging. Oh, look at that. Bam. And if you've never bought a journal from me, you wouldn't know what you get in a package from me when you purchase a journal. So I thought, I have loosely wrapped up the package. I thought I'd show you guys because it's fun to get, you know, nice packaging in the mail. You know, not just something tossed into a box, right? So I've got it tipped up because of the glare of the ring light. So I get these boxes on Amazon and they're great. They're sturdy. And I'll show you how it closes. And this is just one of my pens. You always get a pen, one of the Junk Journal Shop pens with a stylus when you purchase a journal. And then I've got my tape. I've just got it stuck down with washi. This is the kind of tape that you have to wet and then stick it. And then of course over the top of this would be your shipping label. And so that's what that looks like. And I should put a piece down on a piece of cardboard and see if it could be peeled off, because it would be fun to cut out these books and use them. Something else for me to put on the to-do list, right? Okay, and again, I have just wrapped everything loosely so that I can undo it and show you guys the whole thing. So what I do like about these boxes is they open this way, which makes them a lot more sturdy. You don't have that center line on the top where it can push in, all right? And then you pull out your bag like so, giant Ziploc, so it's completely protected from all the elements from our wonderful postal service, like being tossed in a mud puddle or, you know, rolled over with the postal vehicle, what have you. It's in a plastic bag, and you open up the plastic bag, and there's just a little distress tag with my stamp on it and a key, and then a velvet pouch that has one of my pens, and then a muslin bag. You see, I try to make it bulletproof so that nothing can get to that journal but you. And of course, a business card wrapped up with some twine and some tissue, and then voila, inside you will find your journal. I just need to check my positioning of my camera and we look pretty good. All right, so this one, it's blue. It's blue inside, it's blue outside. I didn't attach a closure. I did wrap around this black sari twice, and then this gorgeous little charm, which I love. So I just put that on for a little extra decoration. So that comes right off. Now, when I ship this guy, all of these bits of ephemera and ledger that you see sticking out, I'm gonna push in so that they don't get bent. Here's the front cover, and the spine is 1 3/4 inches. And here's the back, and that's what the side, look at, and there, it's just yummy. So if you know me, you know I don't generally work with a lot of color, and this ended up having a lot of blue in it. So I went back through yesterday and I added a good bit of grungy vintage ephemera and ledger pages and all of that kind of good stuff. So off we go. I need to tell you how many pages are in this, and I have it written down. Of course, it's not in front of me, but let me take a quick peek. It is 8 3/4 inches tall, 5 3/4 inches wide, and it has 195 pages. There we go. So there's some charms, there's ledger. This is an old envelope with a journaling card and some handmade paper tucked inside. There is a library catalog card in that old envelope. Some of Rosemary Morris's eco dyed paper. There's a vintage little ledger card. All different kinds of paper. Postcard. I'll just tuck that in there. There's tons of tags and journaling cards. I used some of those stamps that I got from my buddy Pam. Another vintage envelope. The stamp says, "A friend is someone who makes it easy." The other side of that envelope opened up. There's a little mini file folder with the due date slip and the library card tucked in there, and a little tag. See, very blue. A little book cutout, elementary geography vintage book page. I put that stamp right there. Isn't that cute? Digging those stamps, Pam. This one's got the butterfly. You can get this from My Porch Prints. She's got butterflies and dragonflies. There's an envelope there. There's a journaling tag with a bank deposit slip. Another tag, a vintage receipt. That's a postcard. This is a typed letter on onion skin from 1940. Another butterfly. Vintage ledger that's blank, which is fun. That's just another little file folder that matches. This is a piece of vintage ledger from 1840. Love that handwriting with the Tim Holtz clip. There's an Emily Dickinson quote there. I love this ledger page. It's from 1934, just tucked in. A little tab with a number code on each side. Another vintage receipt clipped on there. This is a part of a file folder, and it's got just a couple of little tags tucked in that pocket. And that's a paper clip. Some more vintage ledger. There's some ticking cloth with some beads hanging. It's one of my most favorite ledger cards from 1917 with a original rusty clip on it. There is a tag and a vintage check with a rusty paper clip. The other side of that ledger and file folder with a journaling card. So Tim Holtz gold stencil. There is a mini self-taught typewriter book page there. Front and back of this signature. I did say this had 7 signatures. There's a blank piece of Fidelity Industrial Bank's letterhead clipped on. A tiny ledger page from 1872. Another tag. This is an old newspaper that I've clipped on there. Another pretty card. Another bank deposit slip with a tag. The other side of the ledger. This is just a fun, like, card stock. It's got the 3-ring binder holes in it. Some tissue. And this is all coffee stained, tea stained, or parchment. Here's some really old ledger. Look how dark that is. Music sheet. Another piece of that old ledger. There's a little key hanging on this ball pin. This is an envelope, and I decorated it all up and put it on with a Tim Holtz clip. This is just a piece of French ephemera that I had that I just glued down. There's some vintage tape because this page was coming apart. A little, like, Denison type label on there. The other side of the tissue. I'm not sure how this is going to come across on the camera, but inside this plate are real flowers and leaves. vintage book page, doily, another deposit slip, little collage bits, ledger. There's a matching envelope to the kit that I used. There's some ledger with an alterations tag and a regular tag, a whale tail punch, the other side of that doily, book page. This is just a grungy page out of a book that's got pencil writing on it, and a receipt. And then here's the back, and there's one of those vintage book plates I have. And there we have it. So this guy will be in the Etsy shop today. You guys know the drill. If the video's up, it's in the shop. All right, so I hope everybody has a wonderful day, and I will see you guys really, really soon. Bye, guys.